Yes, this presentation is directed at field professionals only. Yes, we are arrogant, but we're not trying to indulge in arrogance. But basically, it's basically for safety, professionals only. But basically, what I think I, what I think my interest is basically in a systematic manner. Hold on a second, if I can. So first and foremost, I don't have the private property marked out. I know where it is. I have it on my application, but I don't have it marked out here. So just keep that in mind. We never trespass on the private property. But hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this right. I'm not a fan of basically think in the box. Okay, I think there is great basis to say, okay, uh, most likely include within a half mile of the shoes, at most say around a mile of the shoes. But I also think it is possible, basically dictated by topography, where each sector has a different probability matrix, different probability weighting. So it's possible. It would be illogical to draw basically a circumference out of say 5 miles and somehow assume there is equal probability. There's no equal probability. And keep in mind, I have private property areas marked out separately on a separate application. So keep in mind, we never venture into private property areas, any areas of private property. But basically, um, now my methodology, what I'm thinking is, again, dictated by topography. It is less likely. Basically, you see how the person is funneled. They're not going over every ridgeline. That, depending on topography, they're funneled into points of least resistance. Okay. So in my opinion, basically there are hazards in the area. Keep that in mind. There are hazards in the area. That's why I say professionals only, but in a systematic manner. Okay, so if you say this sector is cleared, okay, and if you say this sector is cleared, then you start working other sectors. Then you start working other sectors.